You ever sit down to study or do something important, and 5 minutes later, you're rearranging your desk, Googling how long turtles live, and somehow you're under a blanket with snacks? Yeah, same. Here's the truth no one tells you. Success. It's not about talent. It's about how good you are at doing boring stuff, on repeat. So I decided to brainwash myself to love boring things. Here's how I did it, and how you can too. Part 1. Why boring equals success. Let's be real. The stuff that changes your life, it's repetitive. It's not sexy. Studying vocab words, going to the gym even when you're sore, waking up early, writing that assignment without caffeine and chaos. Successful people are just boring, consistently. But society trains us to crave constant stimulation. So boring equals bad. And that mindset is killing your progress. Part 2, the dopamine detox wake up. Call your brain is like a lab rat in a dopamine casino. Scroll, like, scroll, like. So when you try to sit and read a book, your brain's like, where's the fireworks? Where's the monkey riding a bike? Here's what I did. I detoxed. No social media for 3 days. Only one tab open at a time. No music while working, it was painful. But it reset my brain. And suddenly, boring stuff didn't feel so painful. It felt peaceful. Part 3. Make boring fun with gamification. You ever seen a 5-year-old do chores with a sticker chart? Gamification works, even if you're grown. I made it a game to do boring things. 10 study sessions equals 1 episode of my favorite show, Finish Gym, equals add points to a leaderboard journaling. I use cool pens and make it a whole vibe. Suddenly, I wasn't disciplining myself. I was leveling up like a character in a game. Part 4. Rituals beat motivation. Motivation is trash. Let's stop pretending it's reliable. Instead, build rituals. I trained my brain to associate certain actions with focus mode. Same hoodie when I study, same playlist. When I work out, same time. Every morning to journal. Now my brain's like, oh, we're doing this again? Bet. The more consistent the cue, the less resistance. Part 5. Rewire the narrative. I stopped calling things boring. Literally, I rebranded them in my head. Studying doubts, unlocking levels of my future. Cleaning, mental reset for clarity. Walking, balking, podcast power hour. Sounds cheesy? Don't care, it works. Your brain believes the story you tell it, so tell it a better one. Part 6. Track the micro wins. Boring feels boring because it doesn't give instant results. So I started tracking tiny wins. Did I show up today? Check. Did I focus for 25 minutes? Gold star. Did I not scroll for 2 hours straight? Medal of honor. Small wins stack into momentum. Momentum becomes identity. And identity? That's discipline. Part 7. Use boring as a flex. Here's what changed my life. I stopped seeing boredom as weakness. I saw it as a superpower. Everyone can start. Only a few can keep going when it's dull. You want to stand out in 2025? Be the person who keeps showing up when the hype dies. Boring equals consistent. Consistent equals unstoppable. So yeah, I brainwashed myself to love boring things, and I'm not a robot. I'm just someone who got tired of waiting for motivation to hit. You don't need to love the grind. You just need to stop fearing it. Because once you fall in love with boring, that's when life starts getting really interesting. Do you want to improve your communication? If yes, watch this video next.